Hello everybody! Today we're going to talk about can food sensitivities cause sinus problems? Hi everybody, my name is Dr. Cindy Zaffis. I am a chiropractor and also I have a diplomate in addictionology and compulsive disorders. So today we're going to talk about can food sensitivities cause sinus problems? I want to start with a story. I've been working with food sensitivities for many years, and I've had several patients actually come in and they knew they reacted to a certain food, and they went to the allergist. They got tested from the allergist, and the allergist said, no, you do not have an allergy to this, and they were actually very upset. So I want to talk about how food allergies and food sensitivities are actually very different things. So first I'm going to talk about the difference of food allergy, food sensitivity. So one, a food allergy is mostly, that's more like a histamine reaction. So histamine causes mucus, it causes itching. It usually, you can do a blood or a scratch test, and it's very accurate for food allergies and also for pollen allergies as well. And then you can get also hives and even the throat closing with certain foods, like peanut allergies can be very dangerous. That's anaphylactic shock, where the throat starts to close up. So that's like a food allergy. Now, food sensitivity is very different. It doesn't come up on a food allergy test. So it won't come up on like a blood or a scratch test. So it's not an IgE response. There's a lot of controversy about what an accurate test is for food sensitivities. So a lot of times the IgG, there's controversy, but that's not really a food sensitivity either. So our definition of a food sensitivity is it actually puts a block in a meridian, and then that meridian will cause certain symptoms. So let's say you have 3 people, they all have a corn food sensitivity. The first person, the corn sensitivity throws off the liver, and then that person will get a headache. And then the second person, that corn sensitivity will throw off the large intestine, and maybe they have to run to the bathroom. The third person, maybe it throws off the small intestine meridian, and they get digestive issues. So every person, even though they all have a corn food sensitivity, will have very different symptoms. So another thing that happens is that the meridians go up and down the legs. So one of my patients, he said, every time he ate wheat, he would get left knee pain, right? So a lot of times these meridians will get blocked, and then you'll actually have pain in a certain area. I know another doctor that does the technique that we do, she was treated for amino acids, and her low back pain went away because the meridians on her back were being blocked, and that would cause pain. So we actually have a free download, and we talk about each meridian and then the symptoms that are associated with that meridian. So food sensitivity is the sensitivity blocks one or more meridians. Based on that meridian, you will have symptoms, and we have a really great chart that you can download for that. So now I want to talk about just general foods that cause congestion. So there are certain foods that naturally cause congestion, and those is mostly cow milk. So all the foods that are made from cow milk is like milk, yogurt, cheese, cottage cheese, ice cream, half and half. So those foods cause congestion naturally, even if you don't have a food allergy or a food sensitivity to those foods. Now, the question I get a lot in my office is because every food sensitivity can have a different symptom based on the meridian that it affects. But in general, when we're looking at food sensitivities and sinus problems, any food sensitivity has the potential of doing that, but typically there's a group of foods that if you have a sensitivity to that, they do tend to cause congestion and sinus problems. So it's all kind of, unfortunately, all the good stuff. So it's sugars, dairy, grains, coffee, and chocolate. So those are the foods that if you are sensitive, there's a higher propensity of you having congestion and then sinus problems with that. Now, I live in a very pollen rich area, and a lot of times people will come in, they'll have sinus problems, but some of it could be from seasonal allergies and some could be from food sensitivity. So some people have both. They'll have environmental allergies, pollen allergies, and also food sensitivities that are causing congestion or sinus problems as well. So that's actually fairly common, and I see that a lot. Now what we do in our office, I'm in Northern California, we do a chiropractic acupressure treatment, and that has been so really successful in our practice. It's been great for reducing food sensitivity symptoms. Then we also check to see, is there inflammation, is there infection, is there toxicity? And then if there is, what we do is we actually give whole food support for that. So that's what we do in our office. And just if you want to download the chart, I have the different meridians and then what symptoms are associated with them. It's a great little download to see the potential symptoms for food sensitivities. So thank you very much for following us, and there will be, we do have a really great resource page as well, and the link for that is below. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.